Dang, this SMG is... It's so good! It's like, hey, is there an enemy you don't like? Get him gone! Okay, nothing there. Nothing here. I think the main thing I want is this. Yep. That's worth it. Anything else? No. Did I check this desk? I did. Okay. Don't think there's anything else of any value here. So let's hop in the elevator and go down. Hooey! This could have been floor 10. I have no idea why I'd want to go that direction. But yeah, chances are the level 4 chip is in the Leo district. That's what they had yoinked from him. So I might honestly come back to some of these buildings if I need the resources. But my assumption is each of these locations probably... Oh... We'll see. I'll have to double check. But each one of these locations probably just has a massive amount of raw resources and, like, one thing I actually need. And then otherwise I just research the previous tier to unlock the next tier. I wish there were more blueprints to find and, like, cool, unique stuff. Like, if the weapon mods... you had to find in the world first, and there was like a whole host of them that had different effects and abilities. I don't know. There's a bunch of different ways that this could have been done, and it's fine. You know, that would be a really interesting video to do at some point. Ranking progenitor races in sci-fi stories. Based on, like, how shitty they were, or not shitty they were. Because usually the progenitor races were kind of, like, out of touch, or they just, you know, deleted themselves from the universe due to probably stupidity. But have there been any progenitor races that weren't utter trash fires? I'm gonna get rid of the beacon. I'm not gonna use it. Been holding on to it this entire time, and it is not helping me. Let's see, dudes from Ringworld. I don't know if I've ever seen or heard of Ringworld. Okay. Right. Refine ore. And refine gems. Gem away. Okay, and let's go take a nap. So wander play Tailspire at some point. I don't know. This is somebody else suggesting it. What is Tailspire? Oh, right, that's what it is. Tailspire is effectively just a D&D program. No, actually, I don't think I will ever touch that one. Main reason being, there's no actual reason for me to do so. I guess for context, I'd rather make that stuff myself, by hand. Oh, that's 6 hours, isn't it? Yep, that's 6 hours. Okay. I wonder if I missed up the thing in the Carson Hotel. Okay. So also the Romans from the Expanse. So far they haven't been completed. Our souls. That's spoilers for me. I actually haven't gotten that far. I'm super behind on my Expanse reading. But yeah, Tailspire looks like a game for people who don't want to learn the controls for Tabletop Simulator. Tailspire looks like the kind of game, it looks like the kind of thing that people would use to make a D&D campaign, if they didn't have the artistical skills, or know-how to make their own kind of thing instead. Let's turn off the Aries district. So we want to go to Gemini, Pisces, or Leo. So the Leo has the level 4. We could go back to the Aries and try and clear the rest of it, because no matter what, we need to find a mining chip, a science chip. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Let's actually look up where they are. Software chip locations, last update. Okay, so the Aries district has Biosphere 4. Okay, so it looks like there are 2 on every level. So I guess we're going back to the Aries district. That's fine. Yeah, the last one I did was, or the last where's my brain? The last Expanse book that I read was the one where it was everybody was stuck in that first gate, and the detective came back as kind of a hallucination for Holden, who was guiding him along. That was the last thing I read and the last one I saw. And then I honestly just haven't been willing to resub to Amazon Prime to watch the show, mainly because boo Amazon. And I want to read the books, but I've been lazy. Mainly, as much as I love those books, they're also kind of depressing. In a way that, like, I've been trying to find more fun things lately. That if I'm gonna do something in, like, a depressing universe, I want it to be a video game. Because that way I don't, that way I can kind of focus my time on dunking on my foes. Ish. Like, for this game, all the characters suck, but because I'm in control, I can kind of just go haha and whatever, and I'm controlling the decisions. Not that there are any decisions in this game. Whereas a lot of other, was that only book 3? Yeah, it must have been book 3. So I know I am tremendously behind. It's just time. It's just, I don't know. They were long. They were good though. Like, I'll give credit where credit is due. They were books. They were legitimately good books across the board. Just long. It certainly helps when you're co-writing with another person. Or at least, they used to be. I don't know if they actually changed the, let's see, if they changed their setup at all. Let's see, it totally didn't read book 8. Or was that book? Yeah, book 8. 600 pages in one night. I've done that. I was at Anime Boston helping a friend run a table, and I'm gonna say I've been kind of pulling back on the anime scene for a while. I think I was bigger on the on some of the older animes just because the more recent stuff is a little bit more fan service pandering. Kind of. Old stuff definitely had some as well. This is probably nothing, but I might be able to get some medical supplies back here. Okay, I'll take it. Oh. There we go. Let's see. No med supplies in here. Where is I at? Right. I was at Anime Boston, and I was kind of pulling back on anime, so I wasn't terribly interested in actually, attending the convention for any reason, like walking around or interacting with anything. And instead, I bought the ebook for the Expanse 1. Oh, it's big boy. Boy, howdy. How many guys are just gonna pop out of this hallway? I guess I'm loud. We might want to just pop a medkit. Maybe some pills. Got dicey. Let's see. Yeah, let's just pop these. I've got so many of them. This area must have had a bunch of dudes lurking. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and keep my distance. Like I said, these guys are just lurking. There's so many of them. They're punchy. How are we doing power-wise? We're doing great. Hey, cripes. It's just all in on Zombie Town. It's kind of why I wanted to just grab the goods and be gone, but the answer is nope. Oh, shoot. I guess I just hadn't killed that one. It was just going slow. Okay. There we go. Oh, damn it. I was like, I've got a moment, I can scratch my nose. The answer is no. I can't. Okay. Actually, watching while playing RimWorld, one of the games Wanderbots will probably never stream. I stream RimWorld occasionally when it suits my fancy. The main reason why I don't is because I can never finish it, in a way that is kind of unhealthy for my content production. And so it's like, whenever I play RimWorld, I play it for, I'm gonna say, like, 5 days straight, get way too immersed, and then stop because I'm bored. I gotta find some kind of solution for that. Hire an editor. Honestly, I might even look into hiring an editor someday. Just a... Oh, boy! Let's, pop another medkit. It's getting punchier. But then again, we're in the last tier of the game, kind of. On the plus side, I think we found the oxygen generator, so I can actually toss this in. Not that it matters too much to me, but, you know... It's nice. We've got a couple more floors to go through. We've only ever launched the rocket once. It's... Yeah. What I might honestly do is look into modding it to hell and back again. And then seeing if that works with the multiplayer mod and potentially getting like Orbital or something to play with me. Because I feel like the two of us could actually justify a longer-ish RimWorld run. Or maybe I just play it solo. I know there's also the one where you can build, like, a full-on spaceship and fly around, which seems really interesting. I didn't build the bigger canisters. Not that I really feel like I immediately need to. Okay. There we go. What we got? What are you? Beer. It was kind of weirdly impactful at the beginning of this game, when I found that first beer can and chugged it to get my stats back up. I don't know why, but there was something really satisfying about it. It's like, oh, it's good beer. means, like, nothing. I don't even like beer. Because as far as alcoholic beverages go, with few exceptions, beer is usually pretty low tier for me. But then again, I think I'm not a big, bitter kind of person. I don't do well with bitter foods, and I especially don't like bitter drinks. If I can actually block the big dudes. I want to try that. Okay. What is this room? Looks like just kind of giant pool room. I don't actually really know if any of this is worth looting. Let's see. Shell also said you're a lightweight as well. I've said that I'm a lightweight. But yeah, I absolutely am. When I drink maybe like gosh, like an eighth of a glass, and that's enough to make me feel it. And that's fine. I guess the only immediate downside is that, like, I actually do like the flavor of a number of alcohols, and so it's a bit of a downer when it's just like, oh man, this is really good. And then I'm drunk. And yeah, I mean, alcohol is kind of not great for me anyway, so I'm totally fine being a lightweight. Jill's behind me saying it's poison. It's straight up poison. She's not wrong. I still like drinking it very occasionally for, like, small amounts. And maybe if I go to a party, I'll have a little bit more. But that's about it. B to D. Let's see. The drink, we started kind of having recently. I mean, we're out of it now. But we had a bottle of rum that we picked up for cooking. And we didn't really know what to do with it. Oh gosh, I didn't even notice the little tentacular monster lurking in the back. Or lurking right next to me, I guess. Why did I do that? I wish the loot, like, pick up off ground button was different from the open and close door button. But oh well. Let's see. But we had a... oh boy. We had a bunch of rum sitting around that we didn't know what to do with, because we picked it up to make, like, a curry. It was okay. But so we were trying to use it in breads. Oh boy. Anyway, we were making breads, we were making desserts, but the one that we actually ended up settling on that we actually rather liked was the Dark and Stormy, I think it was. Or at least some kind of variation of the Dark and Stormy that Shell could make. That was real good. I liked that. I like chocolate milk, but I usually feel kind of yucky after drinking it. Do you drink good chocolate milk, or do you just drink, like, whatever, like, the cheap store-bought brand is? Because I found I don't like the cheap stuff nearly as much. Because it's often kind of bad. You know, over-sugared. Over-sugared, kind of low quality. Why is this SMG just so tremendously better? Anything else in here? Kind of yes. Because when we were in Kansas, we found a brand of chocolate milk that was real good. And, like, it was made at a local farm. I think it was a local farm. And so we would drink that stuff, and it was much more satisfying than standard stuff. Yeah, you can also cut it with regular milk, which does help. Let's see, Wander, are you going to play more Across the Obelisk in the future? Yeah, Shell and I want to finish up our current run, and then we'll probably put it on the back burner for a little while while they update the game. Because currently it's in a bit of a rough state. Just early access is what it is. Now, mixing like a good Irish cream with chocolate milk, that's real good. Okay, we want to just get out of here. Because I think at this point the engineering chip that I found should be done researching. We can go plug that in. Let's see. Had a number of brands, and milk just overall seems to sit in my stomach weirdly. Huh. Yeah, that might actually be some low level of lactose intolerance. Hey, there's the engineering chip done. Perfect. Uh-oh. We finally have a mutant invasion to contend with. Admittedly in a couple of hours. But that's something to know. Okay. Grab these. I have a key for it, Shell. Shell is cleaning my office and is like, we never played this game. And it's like, she's right, we didn't. We'll get to it. Okay. I'm just gonna recycle everything, because I don't think any of that's any good. Okay. Oh, wait. That was a thermal regulator. Not the broken variety. Whoops. Oh, well. The facility is unpowered. Not that I'm terribly worried about it. Leave me at 30. So I can probably drink another soft drink. Oh yeah, food-wise. I'll eat the baked beans. Okay. So what we want to do is... Can I make this? Back. Let's see. Facility... Can I make the engineering... Level 3 engineering software? And how long is that going to take? 8 minutes. Oh, that's... no biggie. Okay. So I'm going to do this slightly silly thing of make a lot of these and then research them. Okay. Not the pistol. The pistol apparently has not been updated and does not, takes way too dang long. Let's see. Did I turn... Okay, this is still powered. Nope. All of these are unpowered. That's okay. Oh, and you can even tell where they're coming from. That's actually really cool. Let's turn the mine back on, because that's the one we need. Okay, click to refine ore. Those run. Okay. So we need, if we check the reactor status, I can have 8 turrets. Let's get 8 guns. There's also, oh gosh, how many reactor bits can I build? A lot, apparently. I should have the chips that I'm looking for. Okay, let's go here. plug these in. Let's see. These are good. Alright, I should probably put away the rest. That's okay. We've got this. That's mostly what I need. So let's go back up. And let's make some SMGs. I'd like to research the higher tiers, but I don't think we're going to be able to get them done in time, so I'll focus on the generators instead. If I can get to them. I'm not entirely sure what tier of generator I can make. Well, I mean, obviously we can make this one. Okay, so it requires yttrium. So I'll make 2. Because I think I can only make 2. Oops. And yeah, I should have more than enough to make a bunch of reactor module Mark IIs. I don't know if we're going to need to go above and beyond Mark IIs, to be honest. Okay. Advanced colonist suit. Make a couple of these. Boy, there's a lot of stuff that I can actually make. And these don't have the mobility loss, which is way better. Oh! Is life support actually make it so that my metrics last longer? That might be the case. Oh, we can also research these. I didn't notice. Miss the days when Wander genuinely sounded like he was having fun playing games. That's, gosh, how do I even respond to that sort of thing? That's super weird. Oh, I straight up cannot research these reactor cores. Do we want to just, like, plug it in anyway, then? Maybe we do. Like, the thing is, I'm still having fun. I think part of it is just, the older I get, the deeper my voice is, the less I think my inflection comes across. But also, yeah, it is a mixture of, like, something that just does happen over time. That it certainly does not help that I play as many games as, as I do. Wow, this 2D one is nuts. And might not cost any energy, it probably costs less. Whoosh. Man, the weapon scaling in this game is silly. Okay, so let's make 4 of those. Let's see. Still got 3 hours. We were okay. True, I'm just watching a video from years ago. I assume you were watching, I think you'd mentioned you were watching Scrap Mechanic. Shit happens. I guess I can kind of respond to this. Sort of. On the topic of shit happens, yeah, what happened to your old friend group? I stopped being friends with them. We haven't been friends for a while. I think, we stopped being friends in the end of 2018? It was like a mixture of a lot of personal issues comboed with, some kind of frustrating and bad events that I think a lot of people never let go of. How much power does it... Boy, that gives me some power. I'm just gonna start with this one. Yeah, we got a mutant invasion incoming. I'm gonna save now that I'm thinking about it. I should be okay. That was a while ago. I'm starting to get fuzzy on the details. Yeah, I think part of it is because so much of it was kind of behind closed doors, and I specifically didn't talk about it. Not necessarily because I was against talking about it, but because airing dirty laundry is kind of seen as a bad thing on YouTube and Twitch. And to some degree, like, it still is. It's one of those that the reason why I don't talk about it is mostly due to the fact that, like, there's enough drama in the world that, like, me repeating or perpetuating it is just frustrating. And I regret it a little bit just because, like, I was the only one that didn't talk about it, that everybody else made a video on it, and I I didn't, and it was kind of frustrating having a bunch of other people tell their side of the story and me being the polite one saying, no, I'm not going to do that. And then, like, reading what they had said, and I'm just like, that ain't right. But it's one of those that it's like, dwelling on it for years is just going to make me an unhappy person, so it's honestly easier for me to just be like, whatever, oh well. And, yeah, so much of it that did happen was stuff that had specifically happened to Shell and not me. And so that kind of threw things off in a different manner. Let's see. Yeah, it'd be what it be. Yep. And so that's kind of why I'd rather focus most of my time and energy and efforts on, like, finding new people to interact with and have fun with. So, like, Wholesomeverse has been huge. And, like, if you want to find videos where I'm, like, very clearly enjoying myself, I look no further. I have a ton of fun with those guys. Oh, wait. I was putting them into my inventory. I want to put things away. Okay. Let's put away the roast beef. And the energy drink. There we go. But yeah, it took me a fair bit of time before I could even, like, think about my ex-friends without being, like, super kind of mad. And so, I don't know, I guess I've always just tried to stay away from it a little bit as a, like, it's just not a healthy thing. Okay. Oh, it's the two have I been making the wrong... Oh. I think I have been. Wait. I've been making the 2Ds, I needed the 2Ks. Shoot. Okay, I need more neodymium. But so, I guess on the topic of me not enjoying games anymore, a mixture of stuff like that, when that stuff happens, that sticks with you for a while. And can really, like, throw off your mojo for a time. So, like, if you want to see more or less me coping with it, my Wandersong series is not too far off. I just finished the research and got the 2K. Okay. Let's grab these. I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough SMGs, tragically, here. I'll be able to get a decent amount. Okay. So I've currently got 3. I need 8. I need 1 more barrel. And 3 more heat sinks. What are we producing? Come on. Okay, so I've got the 3 more heat sinks. 4 more heat sinks. Okay, so let's make another one of these. And then 2 more barrels. I'll do the research on this at a later date. Okay. And I'm gonna nap for a hot second because my character is tired. Okay, that's about all I'm willing to put in. Okay. Okay, so we need 1 more barrel. Give myself the knife. Just gonna grab that one for the time being. I'd rather have multiple cheap guns than, one more. Heck, I might even sack my current gun. Just run around with this knife. Let's go with that. Let's see, the thing at the top might be a slider. Oh. Holy shit. That's big, huge. Okay. I might have actually made one too many barrels. Oh well. Let's go plug these in, because I don't have enough time. I should be okay. I'm relatively well equipped. I've got some dang good guns. Okay. Let's give this one the cheap... No, not the cheap one. Give that the cheap one. Or one of these other ones the cheap one. If we're really lucky, this is just going to be an absolute bloodbath. Let's see. I'll give up mine. Because, yeah, I'd rather have multiple turrets rolling. Alright. Warning, mutant invasion. Central control generator is under attack. Mutant creatures will invade the generator rim from 3 directions. Mutants will try to destroy all the generator modules. Security alert means West can't travel using the tram or stairs. The game can't be saved during an invasion. West must defend the generator and eliminate all threats in order to disable the security lockdown. Cool. I think I'm over-prepared, but I could be wrong. We'll see how that goes. Wait, where'd you come from? Where are my turrets? Why are they not firing? What are my turrets doing? No, it shouldn't be an ammo thing. What? Oh, okay. I mean, that wasn't so bad. I'm just confused. Oh, it said they aren't activated automatically. But how to activate? It says they're not activated automatically, but how are they activated? Yeah, must turn them on automatically. Or manual. Oh. Okay. I think I know where it is. I mean, obviously I can't control it remotely. I think I had to turn them on in here. But how? Because that's my real question. As long as I know how to turn them on in the future. The status is green? Oh, right. We should probably bandage up. Because, yeah, I'm on reactor status. The turret status is fine. Yeah, me just stabbing things worked fine enough, but eventually we're gonna run into much... Oh, this is it. I forgot about that. It's that little thing right there that handles the turret control. They didn't really tutorialize that. It's just a little box that I have to flip a switch that I've totally forgotten about.